hell high. No matter what happens, keep your head held high. Keep that head held high. Nah, baby, don't cry. No matter what happens, keep your head held high.
I revert you over vices. Now that's poetic justice, not the leaning towards a crisis. Follow your heart, not always what entices. Though most of us are grown, we forgot what wrong from right is. And nah, you ain't gotta like this, it's a cover doing God's work, so you could call it priceless. My advice is stay away from dices. Work hard, you will make it, and that's what the true meaning of life is. Cause it's consecutive like 5, 6, one after another. There's no way that you can make it quick. So when I hit them, baby, I'ma make it stick. Cause they defeat their purpose like sin and Steve, your naked pick. This a different level, the devil about to take a hit. I just went and redefined the way that you should make it sick. Woo! And I hope that you can't take this shit, and that's what happens every time when you hear that Jacob spit. Poetic justice, I got that poetic justice. They wanna twist the message, we want love, not what lust is. I got that poetic justice, how about that poetic justice? The movie's trying to show you what compassion and trust is, so I got that poetic justice, how about that poetic justice? Step the fuck back before I lyrically bust this. I got that poetic justice, how about that poetic justice? Now come on, let them know which one you trust is. Tangled, twisted, trapped, this world's caught inside a paradox. If you want peace, prepare for war, and so the struggle never stops. As opposed to closed, continue thinking outside the box. May we open up our hearts forever, throw away them locks. Baby, this isn't something you could block. What goes around comes around, both hands of the clock. Reap what you sow, and though they chose to knock, now caught in their own snare, yeah, I'ma have to let it pop. Daily, I be the one to keep it hot. Let fire fight fire, and gotta go harder than the block. And if they didn't know, this isn't something you could knock. Not this engine driven, it is risen to the top. And the only reason that I even care about the guap is so I could give it back to my son, brother, mom and pop. Back from the dead would never fail from the top. I just went and flipped it on him, yeah, I pulled a pop. Poetic justice, I got that poetic justice. They wanna twist the message, we want love, not what lust is. I got that poetic justice, how about that poetic justice? The movie's trying to show you what compassion and trust is, so I got that poetic justice, how about that poetic justice? Step the fuck back before I lyrically bust this. I got that poetic justice, how about that poetic justice? Now come on, let them know which one you trust is. Let me shine a little light up upon they dark fates. Punch them with that Pacquiao, push them from that scar face. It's like you running from the cops. High speed car chase, eventually it does catch up and lock you in a dark place. I won't let that infamy pull you towards their evil states, but rather redesign the mind and allow you to open up heaven's gates. Wherever them wicked lies, exactly where my presence waits. And I will continue to fight it for however long, forever takes. You cannot undermine a capacity which never breaks, but still they test our strength of will. But oh no, not never jakes. You can ride the emotions or continue on sailing lakes. There is so much more to life than perceived by these devilish fakes. Let's abandon all the strife to escape the heartaches, and I will present the messages if you provide the audience. And I cannot take credit for these words of wisdom, guys, since there's a war between the worlds. Let it never be forgot again. And oh yeah, baby, they could get it, or any place I just can't redefine. A message that's eternal as if it were the hands of time. And oh yeah, baby, they could get it, or any place I just can't redefine. A message that's eternal as if it were the hands of time.